23 lakh vaccinators, lakhs of health workers, protecting 17 crore children against polio in every national round. A strong political commitment, innovative strategies and tireless efforts ensured each and every child, even in the remotest corner, is protected with polio vaccine. The magnitude of India's efforts is unmatched. So is the determination to be polio-free. India is making history in polio eradication.
नमस्कार। इंडिया सेलिब्रेट्स विक्ट्री ओवर पोलियो। पोलियो मुक्त भारत का सपना पूरा हुआ। पिछले 3 सालों में हमारे देश भारत में पोलियो का एक भी केस दर्ज नहीं किया गया। 13 जनवरी 2011 वो तारीख थी जब आखिरी पोलियो का केस दर्ज हुआ था और उसके बाद 13 जनवरी 2014 एक लैंडमार्क डेट रही जब पूरे 3 साल हो गए हमारे देश में एक भी पोलियो का केस नहीं आया। और विश्व स्वास्थ्य संगठन WHO की अगर बात करें तो उनका मापदंड है कि किसी भी देश में अगर 3 साल तक कोई पोलियो का केस नहीं होता तो उस देश को पोलियो मुक्त देश की सर्टिफिकेशन मिल जाती है। आज राजधानी नई दिल्ली के तालकटोरा इंडोर स्टेडियम में लगभग 3000 लोग यहां पर एकत्रित हैं। जश्न का माहौल है, सब एक दूसरे को मुबारकबाद दे रहे हैं, धन्यवाद करना चाहते हैं सभी का। पूरे देश से यहां पर लोग आए हैं। आशा बहनें, ANM, स्वास्थ्य कर्मी, पार्टनर NGO के सदस्य, राज्य और केंद्र सरकार के अधिकारी सभी यहां पर उपस्थित हैं जो जुड़े रहे पोलियो उन्मूलन कार्यक्रम से। फ्रंटलाइन वर्कर्स का बहुत अहम योगदान रहा। बहुत बड़ा पैमाना था, बहुत बड़ा दायरा रहा पोलियो उन्मूलन कार्यक्रम का। आइए एक झलक डालते हैं कैसा रहा पोलियो उन्मूलन का ये सफर।
India has now become a polio-free nation. But if we go back in the history, there was a time when India was badly affected from polio. To achieve this landmark, India had to fight a long, tough and intense battle. In 90s, every year 2 lakh cases were reported across the country. Later, in 1995, central government initiated a pulse polio program where every child under 5 years of age was given polio drops. On every National Immunization Day, more than 17 crore children below 5 years of age are given polio drops. Along with 23 lakh health workers, state governments, international organizations, World Health Organization, UNICEF, Rotary International participated in this campaign. It was this campaign's success that the number of polio cases reduced drastically and only 741 cases were recorded till 2009 and went down to only 42 in 2010. Polio virus is still alive in our neighboring countries like Pakistan, Afghanistan, including Nigeria. Although India is a polio-free country, but still has to fight at the borders.
इंडिया सेलिब्रेट्स द विक्ट्री ओवर पोलियो, 2 बूंदें जिंदगी की। पल्स पोलियो अभियान तकरीबन 2 दशक चला और उसका नतीजा ये कि आज भारत पोलियो मुक्त हो गया है। तालकटोरा इंडोर स्टेडियम में उपस्थित सभी लोग अब इंतजार कर रहे हैं आज के इस विशेष समारोह के मुख्य अतिथि का। कुछ ही पलों में यहां महामहिम राष्ट्रपति श्री प्रणब मुखर्जी पधारेंगे। साथ ही माननीय प्रधानमंत्री डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह, नेशनल एडवाइजरी काउंसिल की अध्यक्षा श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी, इन सब का इंतजार है यहां आए लोगों का। बहुत प्रयास गया है भारत को पोलियो मुक्त बनाने में। फ्रंटलाइन वर्कर्स यहां मौजूद हैं। नेशनल हेल्थ मिशन के अंतर्गत आशा बहनों का योगदान बहुत बड़ा रहा है। WHO के मेडिकल सर्वेलेंस ऑफिसर हमें नजर आ रहे हैं जिन्होंने टेक्निकल असिस्टेंस दी कि पल्स पोलियो कैंपेन भारत में सफल हो। यूनिसेफ के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स आपको स्क्रीन पर नजर आ रहे हैं, ग्रीन कलर का रिबन पहने। पार्टनर NGOs ने भी पल्स पोलियो अभियान में बहुत अहम योगदान दिया। 2009 की अगर बात करें तो भारत में तकरीबन 741 केसेस रिपोर्ट किए गए। तब स्थिति ये थी कि भारत में विश्व भर का जो ग्लोबल बर्डन था उससे आधे आंकड़े भारत में से ही आ रहे थे। लेकिन उसके बाद शायद सबने ना सोचा हो कि महज 3 साल में भारत पोलियो मुक्त राष्ट्र बन जाएगा। 90 के दशक से यह सिलसिला शुरू हुआ, जब भारत में प्रतिवर्ष तकरीबन 2 लाख पोलियो के केसेस रिपोर्ट किए जाते थे। लेकिन अब 2014 में देश का ये तोहफा है देश के प्रत्येक नागरिक को कि अब पोलियो से ग्रस्त नहीं होंगे। लेकिन फिर भी हमें सजग रहना है। 19 जनवरी 2014 को नेशनल पल्स पोलियो अभियान शुरू हुआ, नया राउंड शुरू हुआ, जिसके चलते अभी भी 5 साल तक के बच्चों को निकटतम पल्स पोलियो बूथ ले जाना होगा, क्योंकि जब तक पोलियो वायरस विश्व भर में है तब तक खतरा बना रहता है। पार्टनर एनजीओ से आए ये सभी रिप्रेजेंटेटिव आज इस जश्न के माहौल में अपनी उपस्थिति दर्ज कर रहे हैं। भारत के लिए ये एक बहुत बड़ी उपलब्धि है। 1980 में स्मॉल पॉक्स को भारत ने खत्म कर दिया था और अब भारत की हवा में, भारत के वातावरण में पोलियो वायरस का नामो निशान नहीं है। हालांकि विश्व भर में कुछ ऐसे देश हैं जहां पर अब भी पोलियो है, और क्योंकि पोलियो शरत को नहीं मानता, इसलिए हम सबको अभी भी जागरूक रहना होगा। स्वास्थ्य मंत्रालय केंद्र सरकार के निरंतर प्रयासों से ये कोशिश है कि आगे भी पोलियो ना हो। डॉक्टर मार्गरेट शेन आज इस विशेष समारोह में यहां पर हैं। डॉक्टर शेन डायरेक्टर जनरल हैं विश्व स्वास्थ्य संगठन की। विश्व स्वास्थ्य संगठन ने फरवरी 2012 में भारत को लिस्ट ऑफ पोलियो एंडेमिक कंट्री से हटा दिया था, क्योंकि 1 साल हो गया था भारत में कोई पोलियो का केस नहीं हुआ था, और अब भारत को इंतजार है कि WHO बहुत जल्द भारत को सर्टिफिकेट दे देगा पोलियो मुक्त राष्ट्र होने का। रोटरी इंटरनेशनल के प्रेसिडेंट मिस्टर रॉन बर्टन आपको स्क्रीन पर नजर आ रहे हैं। रोटरी इंटरनेशनल भी इस पूरे अभियान में एक बहुत ही वैल्यूएबल पार्टनर रहा है। एडवोकेसी के क्षेत्र में खासतौर पर रोटरी इंटरनेशनल का योगदान रहा। अंतर्राष्ट्रीय जगत से, देश भर से प्रतिनिधि आज यहां तालकटोरा इंडोर स्टेडियम नई दिल्ली में आए हैं। लोकसभा में विपक्ष की नेता सुषमा स्वराज यहां पर आई हैं, क्योंकि ये पूरा अभियान एक एपॉलिटिकल एक्सरसाइज की तरह देखा गया। पिछले 2 दशकों में लगातार भारत पोलियो से जंग लड़ता रहा। कई चुनौतियां आई, खासतौर पर फ्रंटलाइन वर्कर्स की अगर बात करें, जो यहां पर पारंपरिक वेशभूषा में उपस्थित हैं। घर घर तक पहुंचना, 5 साल तक के बच्चों को पल्स पोलियो की खुराक पिलाना, बच्चे चाहे घर पर हों, अगर माइग्रेंट पॉपुलेशन है तब भी उन तक पहुंचना, बच्चे चाहे बस में हो, ट्रेन में हो, बोट में हो, पहाड़ी की चोटी पर हो, मेलों में हो, फेस्टिवल्स में हो, वहां तक पहुंचे। और आज उनको ये तोहफा मिला कि उनके चेहरों पर मुस्कुराहट है, क्योंकि अब कोई भी बच्चा पोलियो से ग्रस्त नहीं होगा। ये तोहफा है देश का। स्क्रीन पर विश्व स्वास्थ्य संगठन के मेडिकल सर्वेलेंस ऑफिसर्स, बहुत ही स्ट्रिक्ट सर्वेलेंस रही है पोलियो को खत्म करने के लिए, और इन सर्वेलेंस ऑफिसर्स ने मॉनिटरिंग में टेक्निकल असिस्टेंस प्रदान की। आशा बहने अक्रेडिटेड सोशल हेल्थ एक्टिविस्ट, नेशनल हेल्थ मिशन के अंतर्गत आपने सोशल मोबिलाइजर का रोल प्ले किया। घर घर जाकर कम्युनिटी में जागरूकता फैलाई कि पल्स पोलियो की जो खुराक है वो क्यों बच्चों को पिलाना जरूरी है। बहुत सी भ्रांतियां थी जिन्हें तोड़ने में स्वास्थ्य कर्मियों ने बहुत अहम रोल निभाया। 2009 में 741 केसेस, 2010 में 42 केसेस, बहुत भारी गिरावट देखी गई 2009 और 10 में, और उसका एक कारण रहा कि जनवरी 2010 में भारत ने बाइवेलेंट पोलियो वैक्सीन इंट्रोड्यूस की, और आज यहां उपस्थित लगभग 3000 लोगों में मैन्युफैक्चरर्स भी शामिल हैं, क्योंकि जब बाइवेलेंट पोलियो वैक्सीन बहुत भारी तादाद में चाहिए थी, तब डोमेस्टिक मैन्युफैक्चरर्स ने सामने आकर उतना उत्पादन किया और उनकी वजह से ये सुनिश्चित हो पाया कि अब जब नेशनल पल्स पोलियो राउंड में साल भर में 17.5 करोड़ बच्चों को खुराक पिलाई जाती है, उनके लिए दवा मुहैया होती है। ये प्रयास रहा स्वास्थ्य मंत्रालय, केंद्र सरकार का, राज्य सरकार के साथ मिलकर कि पल्स पोलियो की खुराक हर घर तक पहुंचे, मुफ्त पहुंचे और टीकाकरण कार्यक्रम के अंतर्गत ये सब संभव हो पाया। केंद्रीय स्वास्थ्य मंत्री के नेतृत्व में ये बहुत बड़ी उपलब्धि। उनके ठीक पीछे हम देख सकते हैं संतोष चौधरी जी को, जो कि केंद्रीय स्वास्थ्य राज्य मंत्री हैं, मिस्टर AH खान चौधरी को, और साथ ही नेशनल एडवाइजरी काउंसिल की अध्यक्षा सोनिया गांधी जी भी इस समारोह में आ चुकी हैं। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह भी उपस्थित हो चुके हैं और कुछ ही पलों में इस समारोह के मुख्य अतिथि महामहिम राष्ट्रपति श्री प्रणब मुखर्जी हमारे साथ होंगे। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह की लीडरशिप में यह सुनिश्चित किया गया कि पल्स पोलियो का जो अभियान है उसके मोमेंटम में कहीं रुकावट ना आए। रिसोर्सेज एलोकेट किए गए और जन जन तक यह अभियान पहुंचाया गया। और अब महामहिम राष्ट्रपति श्री प्रणब मुखर्जी पधार चुके हैं।
Good evening, dignitaries, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, welcome to the celebration to mark India's victory over polio. India has not reported any case of polio for 3 years, and the 13th of January 2014 marked the 3rd anniversary of its last polio case. It is a moment of great pride for the country and a time to recognize the country's efforts in achieving this historical public health milestone. We are indeed very honored with the presence of the Honorable President of India, Shri Pranab Mukherjee, the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Dr. Manmohan Singh, and our galaxy of other dignitaries. I now request the Honorable Health Minister, Shri Ghulam Nabi Azad ji, to formally welcome everyone.
Honorable President of India, Janab Pranab Mukherjee ji, Honorable Prime Minister of India, Dr. Manmohan Singh ji, Honorable Chairperson of National Advisory Council and UPA Chairperson, Madam Sonia Gandhi ji, Honorable Leader of Opposition Lok Sabha, Madam Sushma Swaraj ji, Director World Health Organization, Dr. Margaret Chan, President Rotary International, Mr. Ron Burton, my colleagues in the Ministry, Government of India, and on the dais, Honorable Governors, Honorable Union Ministers, Honorable Chief Ministers, Honorable Provincial Health Ministers, Honorable Members of the Parliament, Honorable Ambassadors, High Commissioners, my senior officers, Secretary and Additional Secretary and other officers of the Ministry, representatives of the international agencies and partner organizations, distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen, and thousands of our vaccinators and coordinators and heads of religious organizations who have been of great help during this entire campaign. मैं आप सबका अपनी तरफ से और भारत के स्वास्थ्य मंत्रालय की तरफ से, राष्ट्रपति जी का, प्रधानमंत्री जी का, श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी जी का, सुषमा स्वराज जी का, मार्गरेट चेन जी का और हमारे जितने इंटरनेशनल ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस के लोग हैं उनका, एम्बेसडर्स का, हाई कमिश्नर्स का और सभी मंत्रियों का और एमपीज का और सब जो यहां हाजिर हैं उनका बहुत बहुत स्वागत कर रहा हूं। आज पूरा भारत खुशी से झूम रहा है। खुशी इसलिए है कि 21वीं शताब्दी में पहली बार आज पोलियो मुक्त भारत हम देख रहे हैं। आज का ये वक्त पूरे नेशन के लिए, पूरे देश के लिए, पूरे देशवासियों के लिए गौरव का दिन है, खुशी का दिन है। माननीय राष्ट्रपति जी 1985 में हमारे देश में 1.5 लाख से ज्यादा पोलियो केसेस थे और राजीव गांधी जी ने प्रधानमंत्री के रूप में पहली दफा देश में संपूर्ण टीकाकरण को लागू किया। उससे पहले यूनिवर्सलाइजेशन ऑफ रूटीन इम्यूनाइजेशन नहीं था। 1986 में उन्होंने बहुत सारे टेक्नोलॉजी मिशन बनाए और उस टेक्नोलॉजी मिशन में उन्होंने टीकाकरण को भी डाला और 1995 में पोलियो पहली दफा पल्स कैंपेन मोड में पूरे भारत में शुरू किया और 2009 में जब मैं स्वास्थ्य मंत्री बना तो उस वक्त विश्व का निसफ हिस्सा जो पोलियो केसेस के थे वो भारत में थे और ये माना गया था कि शायद अब भारत में कभी भी पोलियो खत्म नहीं होगा। लेकिन मुझे खुशी है कि जो लीडरशिप का साथ रहा, जो पॉलिटिकल विल इन 5 वर्षों में रही और आज हम देख रहे हैं कि 3 वर्ष हमारे देश में एक भी पोलियो केस नहीं था। ऐसा कभी भी नहीं हुआ कि 2009 में विश्व के आधे पोलियो केसेस भारत में हों और 13 महीने के अंदर एक भी केस न हो। ये ऐसा करना बड़ा संभव नहीं था, हमारे लिए बहुत मुश्किल था, कठिन काम था, ये कोई आसान काम नहीं था। लेकिन हमारे साथी हर जगह पहुंचे, हर पहाड़ में पहुंचे, नदियां क्रॉस करके पहुंचे, गांवों में पहुंचे। वो ऐसे इलाकों में पहुंचे जहां कई दिन तक पैदल जाना पड़ता है, रेगिस्तानों में पहुंचे और भारत में 99.7% वैक्सीनेशन करना कोई आसान काम नहीं है इतने बड़े भारत में। 17.5 करोड़ बच्चों को एक राउंड में, एक हफ्ते में उनके टीके लगते थे। ये अपने आप में बहुत बड़ा काम था। 100 करोड़ के करीब एक साल में डोजेस दी जाती थी और 2010 में हमने बाइवेलेंट वैक्सीन शुरू किया, यही अपने ही देश का में फॉर्मुलेट करके, और उसने तो एक क्रांति लाई, एक इनकलाब लाया। कि कुछ ही महीनों में हमने देखा कि एक भी केस न हुआ। हमने किसी किस्म की कोल्ड चेन में कमी आने नहीं दी, पैसे की कमी, वैक्सीन की कमी को महसूस नहीं होने दिया, और कहीं दूसरे देशों से हमारे बॉर्डर में ना आई है। इसलिए जो हमारे इंटरनेशनल बॉर्डर्स, उनमें 102 इस तरह के बूथ्स बनाए गए जहां अगर विदेश से भी कोई बच्चा आता था तो उसको हमारे लोग वैक्सीनेट करते थे, इम्यूनाइज करते थे। हमारे यहां मंत्रालय में उन लाखों वर्कर्स के अलावा हमारे ऑफिसर्स 24 घंटे इस पे नजर रखे होते थे। चीफ मिनिस्टरों को मेरे लेवल पे और सेक्रेटरीज और ऑफिसर्स को ऑफिसर लेवल पे और कलेक्टर लेवल पे उनको याद दिलाया गया और ये सुनिश्चित किया गया कि हर एक बच्चे को उसका टीका लगे। और आज अपने साथ साथ में उन लाखों आशा वर्कर्स को, एएनएम वर्कर्स को, 23 लाख पोलियो वॉलंटियर्स को, 1.5 लाख सुपरवाइजर्स को, उन सबको बधाई देता हूं। और उन रिलीजियस लीडर्स को भी जिन्होंने हमें मदद की इस प्रोग्राम को आगे चलाने के लिए, उनको मैं आज बहुत अभिनंदन करता हूं, उनको बहुत हार्दिक बधाई देता हूं। जिस तरह से पोलियो को खत्म करना एक कठिन काम था, इसी तरह से हमारे बहुत सारे चीजें हैं जो आज देश के लिए बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है। 2009 में जब यूपीए 2 बनी, मैंने प्रधानमंत्री जी और हमारी कांग्रेस की अध्यक्षा श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी जी से निवेदन किया था कि हेल्थ का पोर्टफोलियो मुझे दिया जाए, क्योंकि चीफ मिनिस्टर के नाते मैंने हेल्थ में पोर्टफोलियो अपने पास रखा था। और मैंने 4-5 बड़ी चीजें ऐसी देखी थी जो राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर ही स्वास्थ्य मंत्रालय उन कमियों को दूर कर सकता था। और वो कमियां थी डॉक्टरों की कमी को दूर करना, मां और बच्चों के लिए नए प्रोग्राम बनाना, कैंसर, डायबिटीज और दिल की बीमारियों के लिए नए हॉस्पिटल बनाना और इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर तैयार करना। आज मुझे बहुत खुशी होती है 5 साल के बाद कि इन 5 सालों में सबसे ज्यादा ध्यान जहां हमने दे दिया इस देश में डॉक्टरों की कमी को पूरा करने के लिए। पहली दफा मेडिकल काउंसिल और नर्सिंग काउंसिल में तब्दीली की, रूल्स और रेगुलेशन में तब्दीली की गई, और इस तब्दीली से इन 5 सालों में एमबीबीएस की सीटें 55% बढ़ गई, पीजी की स्पेशलिटी और सुपर स्पेशलिटी में 75% सीटें बढ़ गई, नर्सिंग बीएससी की 76% सीटें बढ़ गई, एएनएम की 400% सीटें बढ़ गई, और पीजी नर्सिंग की 300 सीटें बढ़ गई एक छोटे से समय में। इसी तरह से हमारे नेशनल और 8 रीजनल पैरामेडिकल इंस्टीट्यूट भी बन गए और 270 एएनएम और जीएनएम स्कूल पहली दफा केंद्रीय सरकार की तरफ से दिए। हमारे देश में नवजात शिशुओं की और जो गर्भवती महिलाएं हैं उनके मरने की जो संख्या थी वो विश्व में सबसे ज्यादा थी। हमने नया कार्यक्रम किया, राष्ट्रीय शिशु सुरक्षा कार्यक्रम, और जिससे आज करोड़ों हमारी जो गर्भवती महिलाएं हैं उनको लाभ मिलता है। उनको पूरा ट्रांसपोर्ट फ्री है, उनके लिए 20,000 एम्बुलेंसेस दी गई हैं, उनका हॉस्पिटल के अंदर खाना पीना, दवाइयां, उनके डायग्नोसिस, मेडिसिन्स वापस पहुंचाना, ये आज केंद्रीय सरकार की तरफ से उनकी नवजात शिशुओं को और मां को सब मुफ्त दिया जाता है। केंद्रीय सरकार की तरफ से एक बड़ी योजना थी। इसी तरह से एक और प्रोग्राम बनाया, राष्ट्रीय बाल स्वास्थ्य कार्यक्रम, जिसमें पैदा होने से लेकर 18 साल तक की उम्र के 27 करोड़ बच्चों को आज केंद्रीय स्वास्थ्य मंत्रालय की तरफ से हजारों टीमें जो हमने बनाई हैं, उनकी तरफ से टेस्ट मुफ्त किए जाते हैं और टर्शरी लेवल तक इलाज उनका मुफ्त है 27 करोड़ बच्चों के लिए। और जो एडोलेसेंट गर्ल्स हैं उनके लिए भी नया प्रोग्राम, जो एनीमिक होती हैं उन सब स्कूलों में उनके लिए आयरन और फॉलिक एसिड की दवाइयां दी जाती हैं। इसी तरह से कैंसर, वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में मार्गरेट चान है, यहाँ इन्होंने एक रेजोल्यूशन पास कराया कि अगले 15 साल में पूरी दुनिया में 3 बीमारियां राज करेंगी, डायबिटीज, कैंसर, दिल की बीमारियां और स्ट्रोक। और उसके बाद यूनाइटेड नेशन ने इन 3 बीमारियों पर स्पेशल सेशन बुलाया कि इनके लिए रास्ता ढूंढो। आज मुझे खुशी है कि पिछले साल एक ही वक्त में हमने 71 कैंसर इंस्टीट्यूट नए कैबिनेट से पास किए। हमारे यहां 65 वर्ष में सिर्फ एक कैंसर इंस्टीट्यूट था हमारे मंत्रालय में। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी, मैं आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं कि आपने हमारे अनुरोध पर 71 कैंसर इंस्टीट्यूट दिए। हेल्थ रिसर्च एक दूसरा एरिया था कि जिसमें हमने ध्यान दिया कि हम अपने देश में ही रिसर्च करें और अपने देश में सस्ती चीजें बनाएं। हमने इन 5 सालों में H1 स्वाइन फ्लू का वैक्सीन अपने हेल्थ मिनिस्ट्री में, जो हेल्थ रिसर्च डिपार्टमेंट है, उनकी मदद से बना। जापानीज एन्सेफेलाइटिस वैक्सीन बना, थैलेसीमिया किट के डिटेक्शन बना और सर्विकल कैंसर के डिटेक्शन जो किट है, और उसके साथ डायबिटीज किट भी बना, जो कि इंपोर्टेड किट्स के मुकाबले में कई गुना सस्ते हैं, जिससे आने वाले वक्त में इस पूरे देश को बहुत फायदा होगा। ये कुछ चीजें थी जिसकी तरफ हमने पिछले 5 सालों में ध्यान दिया है। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि अगले 4-5 सालों में ये तमाम अस्पताल, ये तमाम इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर तैयार होकर, ये इंस्टीट्यूट तैयार होकर हमारे भारत में जितनी भी बीमारियां हैं उनके साथ लड़ने के लिए भारत सक्षम होगा। इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ मैं एक दफा फिर राष्ट्रपति जी का, प्रधानमंत्री जी का, श्रीमती सोनिया गांधी जी का, सुषमा स्वराज जी का, WHO के डायरेक्टर जनरल, यूएनएसएफ के हमारे दूसरे साथी और ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, जितनी भी इंटरनेशनल एजेंसीज हैं, उन सब का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं। और उसके साथ हमारे सुपरवाइजर्स का भी और वैक्सीनेटर्स का भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं। जय हिंद।
Thank you, sir. I'd now like to request Mr. Ron D. Burton, President, Rotary International, to please address the gathering.
His Excellency Pranab Mukherjee, President of India, His Excellency Manmohan Singh, Prime Minister of India, Great Leader of India, Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, the Right Honorable Ghulam Nabi Azad, Health Minister of India, Mrs. Sushma Swaraj, former India's Health Minister and part of our journey, the Honorable Margaret Chan, Director General of the World Health Organization, and friends. On behalf of the 1.2 million Rotarians worldwide, it is a great honor for me to be here today to participate in this historic event. The celebration of 3 full years of no new polio cases in India. I want to extend my heartiest congratulations to the Government of India and to the Health Minister, Ghulam Nabi Azad. The Health Ministry has been unwavering in its determination to stop polio in India by providing leadership, planning, innovation, and resources to get the job done. The Indian government has demonstrated how to lead by example. And now we are applying the lessons and best practices learned here to stop the disease in the remaining polio endemic countries. This tremendous achievement shows what we can accomplish by working together, for this certainly has been a team effort in every sense. It has required the continued combined skills and resources of every partner in the global polio eradication commitment: the Government of India, the World Health Organization, UNICEF, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control, and recently the Gates Foundation, and of course, Rotary International. Working closely together at every level, the partnership helps to plan and carry out national immunization days that reach 174 million children with the oral polio vaccine. And this is really where Rotarians play our most effective role, especially the one on 122,000 members of the Rotary Clubs of India. You see, in addition to raising funds for polio eradication, and Rotary clubs worldwide have raised more than $1.2 billion to date. Rotary clubs truly excel at advocacy and social mobilization. This means we work within the communities to raise awareness and generate grassroots support for the polio vaccination program. Rotarians help parents and teachers and traditional leaders to understand that every child must be immunized. Rotary leaders in India were particularly effective in gaining the support of influential leaders in India's minority communities, a valuable lesson that can be applied in the remaining endemic countries. Another example, not long ago, a Rotary-led team of Indian physicians traveled to Nigeria to perform life-altering surgeries on young polio victims. At the same time, they drove home the message to parents that their other children could be spared this ordeal simply by being vaccinated. More than 30 years ago, it was Rotary that dreamt of immunizing the children of the world against polio, leading to eradication of polio from the face of the earth. We, Rotary, thank you. We, Rotary, raised the initial funding to get the initiative off the ground. And ever since, our members have provided the boots on the ground to keep the program moving forward. In all that time, stopping polio in India, a country where some so-called experts doubted it could ever happen, has been the greatest single achievement thus far. And it sets the stage for the entire Southeast Asia region to be certified polio-free, another huge milestone. The last mile is the most difficult part of the race. In 2009, India had 741 polio cases. The next year, the number was 40. And the following year, it was 0. Truly, truly incredible. And now to be compliant for certification, 100,000 labs have been identified and established in every corner of the country. Rotary salutes the government of India and the leadership of India, Health Minister Azad and his ministry, and the people of India. So, my friends, the end is truly in sight. With India as our inspiration, It is time to finish the job globally. It is time to end polio now. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'd now like to invite Mr. Louis-Georges Arsenault, Country Representative UNICEF, to address the gathering.
Honorable President of India, Mr. Pranab Mukherjee, Honorable Prime Minister of India, Dr. Manmohan Singh, Chairperson, National Advisory Council, Ms. Sonia Gandhi, Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Mr. Ghulam Nabi Azad, Leader of the Opposition in Lok Sabha, Ms. Shuma Sharwaz, and also WHO Director General, Madame or Dr. Margaret Chang, President, Rotary International, Mr. Don D. Burton, other distinguished guests, representatives from partners, donors, and fund workers, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of UNICEF, the Executive Director, and our many colleagues around the world, it really gives me immense pride and joy to be here today with all of you to celebrate this momentous achievement, the triumph over polio. Let me start by quoting UNICEF Executive Director, Mr. Anthony Lake, and I quote, "India's success is the success of every child who will grow up free from polio. It is also the world's success, proof positive that we can defeat the scourge of polio, even in places even we thought impossible." And I do want to extend our heartfelt congratulations to the government of India, of the people of the country, for this magnificent achievement. From being the world's most polio-endemic country to polio-free, India's accomplishment is simply astounding. The achievement today is a tribute, and I think it was mentioned earlier, to strong political commitment of the government of India, the state governments, and the seamless partnership for ending polio in the country. We feel very privileged to have been part of a very strong alliance of support to government of India and its people with WHO and Rotary International. India's success is an example on how seemingly impossible challenges can be overcome by a determined nation and innovative strategies. Today, we also applaud the tireless effort of millions, and I say millions, of community workers, the vaccinators, mobilizers, health workers, and ultimately, the parents who came forward to accept polio vaccine for their children round after round, year after year. This has led to a complete community ownership of the polio program in India. I hope those of you who are with us here today realize the immense importance of your effort and take a bow, those frontline workers. The success of polio program is now laying the foundation for other health priority, especially routine immunization. Also, lessons from polio are guiding other maternal and child health initiatives on ways to reach the inaccessible and those more difficult to reach populations. UNICEF is indeed extremely proud of India's success and stands committed to supporting the government of India to ensure the country remains polio-free until the disease is eradicated globally. Dhanyavad.
Thank you, sir. I'd now like to invite Dr. Margaret Chan, Director General, World Health Organization, to address the gathering.
His Excellency, the President of India, the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Honorable Sonia Gandhi, Honorable Sushma Swaraj, Honorable Minister of Health and Family Welfare, my very good friend, Mr. Ron Burton, the President of Rotary International, UNICEF colleagues and other UN colleagues, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am most pleased to join others in celebrating India's triumph over polio. At the risk of repeating some of the messages, we all know success worth repeating. Everybody loves a success story, especially one of this magnitude. India has now gone 3 consecutive years without a single case of polio. Confidence in this achievement is supported by a world-class surveillance system and a level of vigilance and preparedness ready to manage any imported case as a public health emergency. In fact, the surveillance system in India not only meets all international standards for high-quality performance, it surpasses them. After 3 years, we can say with certainty that the soil of this vast and densely populated country is now free of a virus that killed and crippled children for centuries. Many critics believe that this day would never come, that the polio virus was too firmly entrenched in India, that India would never be polio-free. In their view, of course I disagree, India had limited means and unlimited challenges. They would point to the country's huge population, high birth rate, dense pockets of poverty, poor sanitation, widespread diarrhea, difficult terrain, and resistance to vaccination among some groups. These were real and daunting challenges. But the doubters miss one decisive factor: the power of India's determination. India's determination to achieve the impossible, to go from the world's heaviest burden of polio cases to 0. When you look at it against these challenges, India's achievement is truly an epic success story, a proof that any country that really wants to can defeat polio. Government ownership of the initiative, the eradication initiative, at the union, state, and district level was decisive, as were the billions of dollars poured into the effort by the government. India worked together seamlessly with its international partners, including, of course, Rotary International, the US CDC, UNICEF, WHO, with support from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Another important success factor is a can-do attitude, as witnessed by the unwavering dedications of millions of frontline workers, vaccinators, volunteers, religious leaders. I thank you for your commitment to the health of the people of this country. Allow me to illustrate the magnitude of this achievement with just a few statistics. In the 1970s, India was home to as many as 200,000 polio cases each year. Each nationwide polio campaign involved the vaccination of nearly 170 million children by an army of 2.3 million vaccinators. For those people who are not used to big numbers, this is a big challenge. The reporting of suspected polio cases rely on a network of more than 39,000 health facilities from the public, private, and non-traditional sectors. The need to reach every child meant that every nook and cranny of this vast country was crisscrossed by tireless polio workers. It also meant reaching every child in marginalized and migrant populations. India, arguably facing the toughest challenges for any polio endemic country. India met each problem with creativity and innovation. In so doing, this country pioneered key operational and technical strategies as lessons for other countries. India quickly took advantage of new technologies and served as a proving ground for their effectiveness. When better systems to support high-quality performance was needed, India built them. With the support from the WHO Country Office, India built its world-class surveillance system. An effective and reliable network of laboratories was established to support poliovirus testing and the rapid confirmation of cases. Millions and millions of vaccinators were supervised and motivated. India also made very good use of another unique asset, and that is your Bollywood film stars and celebrities. As the number of cases dwindled and the polio map began to shrink, independent monitoring of progress was introduced to provide a framework of accountability. Meticulous micro-planning was done properly to guide each and every vaccination team. And many of them are here today. I want to give them a big clap. They worked very hard each and every day of an immunization campaign, making sure that the logistical support down to the last detail was attended to. Surveillance and monitoring generated high-quality data. Constant research produced the evidence for the fine-tuning of strategies. Another strength of India's polio program. Research, it is important. Research improved our understanding of the dynamics of transmission in different populations and environments, the effectiveness of different vaccines, and the reasons why some children were being missed. When research determined that vaccine efficacy was compromised in children with severe diarrhea, social mobilization led by UNICEF, supported by all partners, was used to educate households on diarrheal prevention. Pressure on the polio virus increased each time a problem was uncovered and solved. In the end, it was the best of human creativity, ingenuity, determination, and perseverance that pushed the polio virus out of India. Ladies and gentlemen, India has shown the world that there is no such thing as impossible. This is likely the greatest lesson and the greatest inspiration for the rest of the world. India's leadership in polio eradication is widely appreciated and warmly welcomed, especially by the 194 countries in WHO. India has shared its experiences, best practices, lessons learned, and expert staff with the remaining endemic countries. The defeat of polio in India paves the way for certification for the entire Southeast Asia region as polio-free, possibly at the end of March. When this happens, nearly 80% of the world's population, let's calculate, 7 billion, 80% of that, you know the number, nearly 80% of the world's population will be living in countries that are certified polio-free. India, I want you for your contribution to this number. The polio-free status is not a given, ladies and gentlemen. The polio-free status of every country means we need to work harder. A lot more needs to be done, especially in the remaining endemic countries. But India provides the decisive proof that eradication is feasible, technically and operationally. India is fully aware of the need to safeguard its magnificent achievement. Immunization against polio remains high. The emergency preparedness and response plans are in place to respond urgently to any importations. India will continue its role as a global leader as the polio endgame is implemented, including through the introduction of inactivated polio vaccine and the stepwise phasing out of the oral polio virus vaccine. Right now, the country is using the legacy of this polio success to intensify routine immunization, with a special emphasis on reaching underserved and marginalized populations. The elimination of measles will likely be your next permanent improvement for the health of India's people. Ladies and gentlemen, the 13th of January this year, the news that India had now gone 3 years without a polio case make headlines around the world. This is truly a monumental achievement that fully deserves today's celebration. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Margaret Chan. I'd now like to request Srimati Sushma Swaraj, Leader of the Opposition in the Lok Sabha, to please address the gathering.
परम सम्माननीय राष्ट्रपति जी, आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी, आदरणीय सोनिया गांधी जी, भारत सरकार के स्वास्थ्य मंत्री भाई गुलाम नबी आजाद जी, उनके दोनों राज्य मंत्री बहन संतोष चौधरी जी, भाई अली खान चौधरी जी, डायरेक्टर जनरल WHO, प्रेसिडेंट रोटरी इंटरनेशनल, रिप्रेजेंटेटिव ऑफ यूनिसेफ, अन्य देशों के आए हुए राजदूत, उपस्थित गणमान्य अतिथिगण और इस सभागार में उपस्थित स्नेही भाइयों और बहनों, आज मेरा मन बहुत प्रसन्न है क्योंकि विश्व जिसको असंभव मानता था, भारत ने उस कार्य को संभव करके दिखा दिया। WHO ने जिस समय ये इरादा बनाया कि दुनिया को पोलियो मुक्त किया जाए, उस समय जो देश संदेह के घेरे में थे, उसमें भारत एक था। और ये संदेह अकारण नहीं थे, बिला वजह नहीं थे। लोगों को लगता था एक इतना विशाल देश, इतने बड़े भूभाग वाला देश, इतनी बड़ी जनसंख्या वाला देश और लगातार बढ़ती आबादी वाला देश, गरीबी से लड़ता हुआ देश, निरक्षरता से जूझता हुआ देश, ये काम कैसे कर पाएगा? लेकिन आज मैं गर्व से कहती हूं, उन तमाम संदेहों को दरकिनार करते हुए और उन तमाम बाधाओं को पार करते हुए भारत ने पोलियो पर विजय प्राप्त कर ली है। मैं गुलाम नबी जी को कहना चाहूंगी कि भाईजान, जो मंत्री इरादा करता है इतनी बड़ी योजना बनाने का, उसे तो महत्वाकांक्षी कहते हैं, पर जिसके कार्यकाल में वो कार्य संपन्न हो जाता है उसे भाग्यशाली कहते हैं। और आप वो भाग्यशाली मंत्री हैं, आप वो भाग्यशाली मंत्री हैं जिनके कार्यकाल में ये काम संपन्न हो रहा है। लेकिन आज के दिन आपको ये सौभाग्य प्रदान करने वाले उन तमाम स्वास्थ्य मंत्रियों को मैं याद करना चाहूंगी जिन्होंने हमेशा इस कार्यक्रम को अपनी प्राथमिकता पर रखा। भारत सरकार के हर उस वित्त मंत्री को याद करना चाहूंगी जिसने इस कार्यक्रम के लिए राशि आवंटित करते हुए कभी हाथ नहीं खींचा। उन प्रदेशों के मुख्यमंत्रियों को याद करना चाहूंगी जिन्होंने इस कार्यक्रम का स्वयं नेतृत्व किया। उन प्रदेशों के स्वास्थ्य मंत्रियों को याद करना चाहूंगी जिन्होंने इसे सफल करने का बीड़ा उठाया। उन हजारों हजार संस्थाओं को याद करना चाहूंगी जिन्होंने इस कार्यक्रम के लिए स्वयं को समर्पित कर दिया। और उन लाखों लाख कार्यकर्ताओं और वॉलंटियर्स को याद करना चाहूंगी जिन्होंने घर घर जाकर गांव गांव में इस सपने को धरती पर उतारा। आज मैं उन सबका अभिनंदन करती हूं, इस मंच से उन सबको नमन करती हूं। वो सैनिक और सेनापति हैं जिन्होंने ये विजय हमको हासिल कराई। कहते हैं एक बड़े पत्थर को तोड़ने का अगर इरादा बनाओ तो उस पर कई हथौड़े चलाने पड़ते हैं और हर हथौड़ा उस पत्थर की ताकत को कमजोर करता है, हर चोट से वो कमजोर होता है और अंत में वो इतना कमजोर हो जाता है कि एक चोट पड़ते ही टूट जाता है। ये सब वो लोग बैठे हैं जिन्होंने एक एक हथौड़ा इस पत्थर पर मारा है और आखिरी चोट आपके समय में पड़ी, वो पत्थर चकनाचूर हो गया और आप भाग्यशाली बन गए, आप विजेता हो गए। लेकिन जिसको इतना बड़ा सौभाग्य खुदा ने दिया है उसका भी तो मैं अभिनंदन करूंगी। मैं आपको अभिनंदित करती हूं कि आपने आपके समय में यह विजय हमको मिली है। और मित्रों, आज जहां खुशी का दिन है वहां एक शब्द थोड़ा सा चेतावनी का भी देना चाहती हूं कि जिस तरह से हमने भारत में ये विजय पाई है, हमें विश्व में भी पोलियो उन्मूलन के लिए विजय प्राप्त करनी है। अभी 6 देश ऐसे हैं दुनिया में और जिनमें से 3 हमारे पड़ोस में हैं जहां पोलियो वायरस अभी जिंदा है। और आप जानते हैं कि कोई भी वायरस ना भूगोल जानता है ना राजनीति। और जितना जितना विदेशी व्यापार बढ़ रहा है, विदेश यात्राएं बढ़ रही हैं, पता नहीं हम में से कौन कब इस वायरस से ग्रस्त हो जाए जब तक ये जिंदा रहेगा किसी भी एक देश में। इसलिए मैं तो कहना चाहूंगी डीजी WHO को भी कि भारत के पास बहुत बड़ा स्किल्ड ह्यूमन रिसोर्स है, भारत के पास बहुत बड़ा एक्सपीरियंस है और हम तैयार हैं उस एक्सपर्टीज को आपको देने के लिए, आपके साथ शेयर करने के लिए। आप आगे बढ़िए। मुझे मालूम है WHO, रोटरी इंटरनेशनल, यूनिसेफ ये सब कमिटेड हैं, प्रतिबद्ध हैं, लेकिन भारत इसमें आपका सहयोग देने को तैयार है। आज जहां हम विजय की खुशी मनाएं, वहीं ये संकल्प लें कि दुनिया में एक भी देश में हम पोलियो वायरस जिंदा नहीं रहने देंगे और आपके साथ खड़ा है भारत। पूरी दुनिया से इसको खत्म कर दें, तब एक और जश्न मनाएंगे जब भारत नहीं बल्कि विश्व पोलियो मुक्त होगा। उस दिन के इंतजार में आप सबको बधाई, आप सबको शुभकामनाएं।
Thank you, ma'am. I'd now like to request the Chairperson of the National Advisory Council, Srimati Sonia Gandhi ji, to address the gathering.
Respected Rashtrapati ji, Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh ji, Shri Ghulam Nabi Azad ji, Srimati Sushma Swaraj ji, Dr. Margaret Chan, Dr. Ron Barton, Srimati Santosh Chaudhary ji, Shri H. Khan Chaudhary ji, ladies and gentlemen, friends, there is nothing that makes me more happy to be here today as we celebrate 3 years of freedom from polio in our country. The India Polio Eradication Program is something we can all be proud of. 20 years ago, 50,000 people, mostly from poor families, were afflicted by it. That means more than 50,000 women and families faced the financial and social burden of bringing up polio-stricken children. Today, no woman, no family has to bear this painful burden. The program has been an extraordinary success. In scope and reach, it has been unmatched by any health program in the world. It has reached every child across the length and breadth of our land, and finally rid our country of this ancient and crippling scourge. Today, we acknowledge that this historic milestone has been achieved with single-mindedness of purpose, extraordinary teamwork, and a strong political will. This massive immunization program required a high degree of coordination. I congratulate Shri Ghulam Nabi Azad and his team of officers from the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, field officials, health workers, ashas, and volunteers who made this achievement possible. Today, we also congratulate and thank our national and international partners who stood with us and worked with us to achieve a polio-free India. The central government, the state governments have worked in close partnership with many community-based organizations, groups, and institutions, including WHO, UNICEF, Rotary International, and many, many others. Today, I would like to especially commend the dedication, the commitment, and the tireless service of the 23 lakh vaccinators who reached out to 21 crore homes and families and regularly vaccinated our children, even in the most remote areas, often in very adverse conditions. Whether it was at railway stations, on trains, at bus stands, marketplaces, construction sites, they remain steadfast to their task. Today, we also applaud the part played by technology and management innovations in the polio eradication process. India took a lead in introducing bivalent polio vaccine in January 2010. And despite a global shortage, India tapped the domestic market to ensure timely supply. Today, we acknowledge the highly creative communication strategy which was harnessed to create awareness, dispel fears, and overcome resistance. It stimulated community participation with active involvement of religious leaders, opinion makers, and civil society. And as been mentioned also, we must thank our film stars who helped a great deal in the campaign. All of them have played a pivotal role in motivating people and making a success of the program. Yet, even as we are confident of having stamped out the last case of polio, we must remain vigilant. In our neighborhood, there are nations still afflicted by it. We cannot afford to let down our guard. The success in eradicating polio is one of several healthcare achievements and programs that the UPA government, under the leadership of Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh ji, has resolutely pursued to improve the health of our people. The National Rural Health Mission is the most ambitious rural health initiative ever undertaken, bringing modern and much-needed succor to the poor and deserving throughout the country. Equally important are many other programs which were earlier mentioned by Ghulam Nabi Azad ji. Of course, I believe we need to accelerate our efforts to achieve our goal of providing affordable, universal health coverage, which is now part of the 12th five-year plan. When in place, good health, preventive medicine, and affordable care will be within reach of all our people. Friends, our triumph over polio tells us one thing. It tells us that with hard work, with a determined sense of purpose, we can achieve our goals, no matter how insurmountable they may appear. So, let us go from here today, while we celebrate, let us go from here today committed to bring the same determination to bear in the eradication of other diseases which are still a burden on our people, especially on our children. And with these words, I once again congratulate all those who have participated in this exemplary and successful program. I salute them all. I salute you all. And I thank all the participants who have traveled from great distances to be here and make this celebration a memorable one. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Srimati Sonia Gandhi ji. And now I'd like to request the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Dr. Manmohan Singh ji, to please address the gathering.
Respected Rashtrapati ji, Chairperson of UPA, Srimati Sonia Gandhi ji, my cabinet colleague and Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Ghulam Nabi Azad Sahib, Leader of the Opposition in Lok Sabha, Srimati Sushma Swaraj ji, our distinguished guests from overseas, President of the Rotary International, Mr. Ron Burton, Director General, WHO, Dr. Margaret Chan, Minister of State for Health, Shri A.H. Khan Chaudhary, Srimati Santosh Chaudhary, ladies and gentlemen, this is indeed an historic day. It is a day that we have worked for tirelessly and awaited equally anxiously. Now that it has dawned, it is also a day that brings us great pride, and therefore it gives me immense joy. So many of you have joined us, and we in India celebrate 3 years without polio. India's victory over polio is no ordinary achievement. Until recently, despite years of concerted efforts, India accounted for more than half of the world's polio cases. The virus from India traveled to countries far and near. Therefore, it says something about our strong commitment and our determination to eradicate this crippling disease from our midst that Within a few years, we have managed to reach a stage where we can be certified polio-free, thus reaching a goal that we had set for ourselves about a decade and a half ago. This most impressive achievement can be attributed to strong political will, assured financial commitment by our government, robust oversight of the strategy adopted by us, and valuable support from the international community at large. Ladies and gentlemen, today I would like previous speakers, to remember and thank, above all others, the nearly 2.3 million vaccinators and 150,000 supervisors, together with the officials and non-officials, without whose efforts we would not be here today. I salute all of them. The entire nation is grateful to each and every one of them. This would not have been possible without their tireless efforts. Ladies and gentlemen, India's achievement demonstrates that polio can be eradicated despite many obstacles and adverse circumstances. This development is not without significance for those countries that are still afflicted by this blight. I sincerely hope that what we have been able to do will serve as an example and give the global community greater confidence that polio will soon be gone from the face of the earth in much the same way as smallpox has. But until polio is eradicated globally, the risk of the virus returning will remain for India. We will therefore need to continue to protect the newborn and the infants in our country through the administration of the vaccine. The government remains totally committed to continue those efforts even beyond certification and until global eradication is achieved. Ladies and gentlemen, the deployment of more than 8 lakh ASHA workers in our country was a timely impetus to the polio eradication program. It is now our duty to follow the path laid by this program in other areas. In particular, we should try and deliver life-saving vaccines to every child across the length and breadth of our country. Even the remotest of corners of our country should achieve full immunization of all children against preventable diseases. That's our goal, and that's our commitment. However, universal access to safe vaccines is only one of the many components of preventing disease and promoting good health. The Government of India is committed to the achievement of universal health care, which is only possible with the strengthening of public health systems all over the country. We are addressing this through our National Health Mission, which has improved the availability of quality health care for people, particularly for the weaker sections of society, such as rural people, women, children, and the poor. Our government is also making significant and strategic investments to reduce maternal and child mortality. We are committed to making every effort towards achieving the Millennium Development Goals 4 and 5. The reproductive, maternal, newborn, child and adolescent health program in India is a strategic approach for accelerating child survival and improving maternal health. It has adopted the polio eradication model and has deployed considerable resources in the focus states. While these are no doubt formidable challenges, our success in polio eradication has made us more confident of achieving our objective. The legacy of the polio eradication program is therefore bound to endure, and we are determined that its lessons will not be forgotten in a hurry. Let me, ladies and gentlemen, close by pledging that the Government of India remains committed to ensuring the success of the many national health programs and broad-basing them by taking them to every corner of our country, particularly to the most underdeveloped sections of society. It is only by ensuring a healthy and disease-free future for our children that we will be able to reap the true demographic dividend of our country, which is essential for us to grow and deliver higher levels of social and economic development to all our citizens. This is a national enterprise, and I urge all of you to be a part of it. With these words, I once again join you all in celebrating this historic day. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. I now request the Honorable President of India, Shri Pranab Mukherjee ji, to please address the gathering.
Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh, Srimati Sonia Gandhi, Health Minister Sri Ghulam Nabi Azad, Leader of the Opposition Srimati Sushma Swaraj, Dr. Margaret Chang, Director General, World Health Organization, A.H. Khan Chowdhury, Santosh Chowdhury, Minister of State and the Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Mr. Ron Borton, President, Rotary International, Mr. Peter Crowley, Global Polio Chief, UNICEF, Excellencies, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a day of celebration, a day of victory celebration. Victory not in a battlefield, but surely a victory in a larger field, not to kill the lives, but to save the lives of million upon millions in a country like India, which Dr. Chang has very correctly pointed out. Almost 2 decades ago, when a young visionary Prime Minister declared that I am adopting in 1985, polio eradication on a mission-led program, and I would like to see a day when India will be free from polio. Nobody could believe us. Nobody could take us seriously, as there were illiteracy, backwardness, vast multitude of people, poverty, hunger. How it would be possible? Today, when we are celebrating this on February 2014, World recognizes, World Health Organization Director General Dr. Margaret Chan, President of the Rotary International, Mr. Robert Dawn, local chief of the UNICEF, distinguished representatives of the various countries located in Delhi, and international guests have come to celebrate this victory of humanity. Ladies and gentlemen, the organization and successful delivery of the immunization through 2.3 million vaccinators to 170 million children multiple times in a year, and the positive outcome of these trials would not have been possible without a high level of enthusiasm, total commitment, and the tremendous ability to mobilize all sections of the society. Leadership of the Union Ministry of Health, Health Department of the states, political support, strong political determination, and involvement of all sections of society in this task brought us success. It has proved once again, if the commitment is true, and if we want to work unitedly and work together, there is nothing impossible for us to achieve. We can achieve. We have proved it. Distinguished guests, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, disease and viruses have no borders. Controlling and eradicating the polio virus has been a major challenge for the frontline workers, volunteers, health workers, community mobilizers in all our states and union territories who made this possible. They braved inhospitable terrain, rough weather, unfamiliar local conditions to reach every child. Their teams spread out systematically in a widespread national network to motivate and safely vaccinate millions of our children. Their campaigns were well coordinated and extensively publicized well in advance and were taken up across the length and breadth of our country. We salute them on behalf of a grateful nation on this day. I recognize their valuable contributions to win this battle for humanity. I would also like to take this opportunity to commend the parents, grandparents, caregivers in all sections of our society who followed the prescribed precautions and ensured the timely vaccination of their children in their care, making sure that each dose was given at the intervals prescribed. Community and religious leaders, teachers, doctors, volunteers, and including popular film stars and other celebrities and thousands of the silent supporters selflessly joined this grand national effort. Medical officers, health department officials, and partners like the World Health Organization, UNICEF, Rotary International, and donors, including the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, gave their invaluable support and wholeheartedly involved themselves at all stages. I gratefully acknowledge their contribution on this happy occasion. Distinguished participants, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, our nation's success against polio is indeed a milestone towards universal health care in our country. It proves the efficacy of the innovative tools and strategies applied by the Government of India for the prevention and treatment of the communicable and non-communicable disease. Experts had feared that India's high birth rate, population density, poor sanitation, low level of awareness about this disease would make the objective of polio eradication almost impossible to realize. Today, India has demonstrated that despite all the constraints faced by the health authorities in a populous and very large developing nation like India, eradication of disease like polio is possible. Our victory over polio will pave the way for our certification of India and other countries in the Southeast Asia regions polio-free. In the morning, I had the privilege of having an interaction with President Rotary International when we came to honor the country through us for this tremendous achievement. And we discussed that this disease and this polio-free status cannot be retained unless we take care of our neighbors near and distance. As I mentioned earlier, disease and virus have no border. They do not require any passport or visa to enter into any region. Therefore, our objective and achievements should be to create a polio-free world. And I do believe if we work together, if all the international organizations, if the people, if the organizations at the field level and social mobilization is possible, what we have achieved at one time, which appeared to be insurmountable, that it can never be achieved, but 3 consecutive years without recording a single polio case, today we are in a position to receive this certification. Therefore, the world should commit itself on this day, on the day of success of the second largest populous country of the world, that yes, we will be able to achieve. Let us make a commitment, let us take a vow to create a polio-free world within the specific time frame determined by the international organizations. Lastly, I would like to join my distinguished predecessors to salute the real fighters, the real warriors, million upon million of voluntary workers, vaccinators, coordinators at every stage in the length and breadth of this country to achieve this objective and to make India truly polio-free so that we can celebrate this day as a great victory day. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. And finally, to propose a vote of thanks, I'd like to invite Shri Keshav Desiraju, Secretary in the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare.
Dignitaries, distinguished guests, it is a great privilege for me to be asked to propose a vote of thanks on this momentous milestone occasion in our fight against communicable diseases in India. This day will be remembered in the history of immunization and public health, and I thank all of you for your invaluable contributions in making this possible. The presence of respected dignitaries at this event demonstrates the political will and commitment that India has shown to eradicate polio. Our grateful thanks to Rashtrapati Ji and to the Honorable Prime Minister for being with us today. I would also like to convey sincere thanks to Srimati Sonia Gandhi Ji and Srimati Sushma Swaraj Ji for their gracious presence. I would like to place on record our gratitude to the Honorable Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Shri Ghulam Nabi Azad Ji, for his stewardship to the National Polio Eradication Initiative. His unwavering belief and commitment has led the country to this achievement. I would also wish to express my thanks to the Honorable Ministers of State for their presence this evening. I am extremely grateful to all our partners, to WHO, UNICEF and Rotary International for providing guidance and unstinting support to the government. Madam DG, Mr. Burton, Mr. Arsenault, this is as much your success as it is ours. I also wish to express my thanks for their presence here today to all your colleagues and in particular to the field workers who have gathered here in strength. I am grateful to distinguished central ministers, chief ministers, health ministers, members of parliament, ambassadors, high commissioners, secretaries to government, and distinguished former colleagues of the Ministry of Health for their presence here today. I also wish to express my sincere thanks to the health secretaries and mission directors who have provided exemplary leadership in the states in the battle against polio. I also recognize with gratitude my colleagues in the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare at all levels who have worked with a deep sense of motivation and commitment in planning and conducting these immunization activities untiringly year after year. I would specifically wish to acknowledge the tireless efforts of state immunization officers and grassroots workers and the consistent high-quality performance of public health workers in all states. Some of them have had to overcome resistance from local communities to make this program successful and have worked very hard at their jobs. I express my deep sense of appreciation of the thousands of volunteers and community leaders, religious leaders and celebrities who have lent their voices to promote the Pulse Polio campaign. I would also wish to place on record our appreciation of the electronic and print media, which has consistently and purposefully covered activities under the Pulse Polio program. I would also wish to thank Doordarshan in particular for their live coverage of this evening's program. Even as we celebrate this victory, we must remember that there is a great deal to be done if we are to successfully address the spread of communicable disease in our country. Lessons learned from the polio campaign must be addressed, as DG reminded us, to potentially life-threatening diseases such as measles and maternal and neonatal tetanus, and to tuberculosis, particularly to drug-resistant tuberculosis. Lastly, I would wish to thank all distinguished guests and dignitaries who have traveled far to be with us and to share our joy on this historic occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to request you.
पब्लिक हेल्थ प्रोग्राम में भारत की अभूतपूर्व सफलता, पोलियो मुक्त भारत, जैसा कि सभी स्पीकर्स ने कहा, देश के लिए गौरव का दिन। और प्रेसिडेंट बैंड के नेशनल एंथम प्रस्तुत करने के साथ ही सभी स्टेक होल्डर्स को मुबारकबाद और धन्यवाद देने का ये कार्यक्रम अब यहीं संपन्न होता है। नमस्कार।